Yay, well, we're back. We're back with more Trails in the Sky. I debated streaming something else, or rather recording something else, and I decided against it. I just want to play more Trails, to be honest. So we're just gonna do that. And plus, like, we're knee deep in chapter 1. I'm kind of curious to see what all this, you know, where the story's going and stuff. So might as well continue. So yeah, if I remember correctly, we were just leaving Ruan, but from the other exit, which means that this is an entirely new location. Like, we've never been that way so far in this game. We've obviously been here before in a previous game, but not like since starting 2. I'm gonna still do all the battles and stuff just because I'm hoping for like a little bit more XP on the way, but like I'm expecting us to kind of cap out eventually and not be able to get anything like now, for example, like 1 XP. That's just not worth it. I'm gonna skip all those. Okay, I'm gonna still do them and we'll see. Like, maybe I can get more than 1. If I really cannot get more than 1, then we'll just 10 for 2 mobs. I mean, it's 5 per mob. How far are we to level up? It's gonna take forever. Yeah. I'm gonna do all the fights at least once just to see what kind of XP we can pull from all of these, but like, if we have to trek back through this location again, I'm just gonna skip. Because I mean, what's the point? Like, we're not getting anything out of it. Tira Balm, dude. I'm gonna take that. You've seen lots of empty chests in your day. Chests in your day. Okay, weird. But you really got to say this one's the finest. Yeah, one of those like emu kind of creatures. Is that a panda? That's a, oh my god. Why is it so strong? It was so strong and it gave so much XP. Oh my god. Laundry pole plus what kind of item is that? Yo! Deadliest drying pole you've ever you ever did see. Ridiculously long. What in the world? Oh my god. I am so confused. Like, what was that exactly? Oh my lord, that was intense. Dude, that's a good find. That's pretty cool. Apologies for the weird cut. I just had to deal with something. So here we go. Oh, please. Seems you came up short. Airletten. Yeah, that's where we need to go. I'm half hoping we're gonna get another panda, to be honest. Because these were good XP and like that loot, man, that was intense. Well, I mean, thank God I didn't choose to skip everything. I should totally just keep fighting. Oh? Oh, the tower. Yeah, we're gonna have to go there eventually. I don't want to go there yet. I want to talk to whoever. At the guard at Airletten. We'll do the tower afterwards. Because we do need to do the tower, but Oh, that's a big 1 XP. Yay. I mean, I should do all the battles, even if it's no XP. We're still getting baits for the fish. Like, it's still worth it, I think. Especially since they're so short, like, it takes a few seconds. Like, it's really not that big of a deal, to be honest. Oh, no panda. Unfortunately. Poultry. Tender poultry. I mean, I barely remember the place, to be honest. Oh my god, dude, like honestly, it can't be a ghost, right? It's not going to be a ghost. I don't think so. It's going to be something else. I refuse. It's pretty, there's nothing here. Hey, welcome. Not many tourists are coming through these days. It's so boring. It's been a struggle to keep my eyes open. I mean, I get it. Welcome to the Airleton checkpoint. There aren't many tourists at the moment, so you can take your time and really appreciate the waterfall. Thank you. Oh, remember this. You can walk on top for like a while. Are you the one? Locked. This is the entrance to the Kaltia tunnel. If you don't have permission to pass, I'm afraid you can't go any farther. Okay, that's fine. Seems like our soldiers getting lazy lately. Like a while back, there was an idiot who was half asleep at his post and thought he saw something and made a huge fuss. Man, I gotta do something about this. Talk. Oh, you're those bracers from that time. There's not many guests right now, so relax and enjoy yourself. If you're hungry, why not try out some of my new menu? Salted roasted fish and an herb sandwich. Oh, I already had an herb sandwich. Okay. Well, now we have two. It wasn't too expensive, thankfully, so. That's probably the guy that saw something. I would assume, maybe. Oh, that's okay. Hey, welcome. This is a lodging facility for travelers. If you'd like to stay the night, just give me the word. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. You'd think that guards would have those kind of the little tripod thing you touch and it just rests. They had that at the other checkpoint. Also, why is there a checkpoint here? I mean, I understand why there are checkpoints all over the country, but like you would think that like by now, like it's the link between Rouen and Zeiss. Like the Calvard Republic is pretty far. I feel like all those checkpoints are kind of unnecessary. Like, it can't possibly help protect the place. I guess I can just lock down an entire region if the, like, I mean, that's probably why they want to do that, but Connor, during the election, all the tourist spots in Rouen are open, I heard. I came from the capital to indulge in a little peaceful reading. This waterfall is truly an astounding backdrop when enjoying it. But I agree, man. I would totally just, like, if there was a chair right there, like a, I would lounge there and just read a book next to the waterfall. That's beautiful. The sound of the water just echoes through my body. It would probably put me to sleep, to be honest. Oh, that's the guard. Yes.
いやいや、あの時ほど君たち遊撃士のありがたみを感じたことはないからね。それで今日はどうしたんだい？実はこの関所で白い影を見かけた兵士さんがいるって聞いたんだけど。なんだ、ギルドにまでその話が伝わっていたのか。全く面目ない。お恥ずかしい限りだよ。お恥ずかしいって？幽霊を見たなど寝ぼけていたに決まっている。そのような気の緩みは有事では命取りになりかねん。そして部下の気の緩みは隊長である私の責任だからな。
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, man.
それは隊長さんの早とちりね。その幽霊なんだけど、今ルーアン各地で目撃されているらしいのよ。
なんだって？
The Silent Company explained the investigation to Chief Warrant Officer Han. I love that they say in company, because I'm assuming that by that point you could have Agate instead, and they didn't want to have like a switch somewhere like in the code that like changes the words there depending on who you're with.
そうだったのか。てっきり寝ぼけていただけだと思ったんだが。いや、それは確かに私の早とちりだったようだ。ニクスには悪いことをしたな。
Oh, it's the guard at the entrance.
そのニクスさんっていうのが白い影を目撃した兵士さん？なあ、そうだ。カルデア水道の入り口で立証しているから直接話を聞くといい。
Oh, the guard at the entrance to the Calder tunnel. Never mind.
許可は出ていると伝えてほしい。うん、わかったわ。
That's funny because like I could. That's weird. Like tell him he has my permission to talk with you. Like I could have honestly like. If I had known this is the name of the guy, I could have just been up there without even talking to him and been like, oh, your superior officer so-and-so says it's fine. And then you would have talked to me like even like but without even checking if it's true. Wait, what am I seeing? Oh, fish? Oh my God, I can fish here. Hold on. Okay, so apparently I can, hold on. Apparently I can, it's possible for me to grab a few different things. So I should be able to get like crab, maybe even an eel or even a trout. Thing is, if I take the marine, I have access to shrimplets and polycate, but not earthworm. Lake and rivers, sea fishing. But if I use this, I can use all those three things. I'm gonna try the earthworm. We'll see what happens. What do we get? An eel. Okay, cool. We're still gonna try because I'd love to get a crab. And apparently crab can be used to catch other stuff, so that'd be kind of useful if we could get that. Maybe even a trout. A trout would be nice too. What is it? A crab. Nice. Let's try again. It's possible we can get if we can get a trout, that'd be so nice. Another eel. Come on, a trout. Yay, we got a trout. Okay, that's good. So I got pretty much everything that I could get here, which is a fish that I've never seen. I could potentially get a sea bass, but I've already gotten sea bass before. Yeah, I've gotten sea bass in the past. Apparently, if I use a Kasago, you get a sea bass every time here. Like it's 100% conversion rate between the two. We're gonna, everything else is fine though. I mean, the only other fish I didn't get from this location is, I mean, obviously sea bass, but like also dace or dace and salmon, but those require bait that I either cannot use or don't have. I mean, I guess like riverbug, I can use riverbug now, and riverbug could lend me potentially a salmon. I don't know what, like, yeah, I don't have any rod that allows me to use that, so no, I don't want to do it. Never mind. Spare the rod. Also, that's a weird way to say it. Spare the rod. Come on. Okay. This ain't tight for a second, guys. Okay, apologies for the weird skip there. Game crashed on me while I was away, so let's just keep going. Yes. Yes. See, I told you guys, I would totally sleep. I would totally fall asleep for this. You shoot it? Yo. Heading north. Right, Estelle, sure. Especially now that we told him it's real.
でも確かに何か出てくる理由はあるのかも。なんとか頑張って調べてみるわ。
ああ、よろしく頼むぜ。
Wait, it's an actual ghost for real?
なんてすごいの。パパ、ママ、こっちよ。
ほらほら、そんなにはしゃいだら転んでしまうぞ。
でも本当に素敵ね。
Are they tourists?
ありがとう、あなた。一緒に連れてきてくれて。
いや、君たちにはいつも寂しい思いをさせているからね。このくらい当然の家族サービスさ。
Who are they?
仲の良さそうな家族ね。
And they all have character portraits, so they're gonna be
来たのかしら。
they're gonna be like recurring characters too.
そうでしょうね。もしかしたら外国人かもしれないわ。
なんてすごいのかしら。
And if they're foreigners, they're pretty far from either borders.
見ているだけで吸い込まれそうになってしまうわ。ねえ、そこのお姉さん、この滝ってなんて名前なのかしら。こんなにたくさんの水、どこから流れてきているの？おっと、いきなりね。この滝はエアレッテンよ。バレリア湖から大昔の水道を通ってここまで水が流れてきてるってわけ。バレリア湖って知ってるわ。飛行船で到着する前に見えたとっても大きな湖のことでしょ。うん、そうだけど、ひょっとして外国から来たの？レンのこと？ええ、そうよ。レンは遠くから来たんだから。
Okay, but like from far, far away. I mean, either for a kid, both countries are just far away, or like Erebonia or Calvard, or they actually come from like even further than that.
そっか、レンちゃんって言うんだ。かわいい名前ね。そうでしょ。だってパパとママがつけてくれた名前なんだもの。
レン、お姉さんをあまり困らせちゃダメよ。
すみません、見ず知らずの方にご迷惑を。
レン迷惑かけてないもの。気にしないでください。
外国の方みたいですけど、リベールには旅行に？
ええ、私は貿易商でリベールにはよく来るんですが、訪れるたびにこの国の美しさにすっかり参ってしまってね。
Ah, that's cool.
それで今回は商談がてら私と娘を連れてきてくれたんです。珍しいこともあるものですわ。
いいですね、仲のいい家族で。羨ましいでしょ。パパは出張ばっかりだけど、いつもたくさんのお土産を買ってきてくれるし、ママはいつもニコニコしてて美味しいお料理を作ってくれるのよ。そうなんだ。お姉ちゃん羨ましいぞ。
参ったな。
すみません、まだまだ子供なもので。
ねえ、お名前教えてくれる？レン、お姉さんのことなんて呼んだらいいのかしら。おっと、名前を教えてもらって答えないのは失礼だったわね。私はエステルブライトっていうの。遊撃士をしてるんだけど、遊撃士って知ってるかな？もう子供扱いしないで。
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
でもお姉さんって遊撃士さんだったのね。
Yes.
怖い魔獣をやっつけたりするんでしょ？
Yes.
そういう時もあるかな。
ほう、遊撃士でいらっしゃるか。
その年で遊撃士なんてとてもすごくていらっしゃるのね。
まだまだ新米ですけど。
リベールの5大都市にはギルドの支部があります。旅行中困ったことがあればいつでも頼ってくださいね。
これはどうもご丁寧に。では私たちは宿泊の手続きをしてまいります。
ほらレン、行きますよ。
お姉さんたちともうちょっと話していたいのに。ねえお姉さん、今
Sure. Sure. There we go.
おませな女の子だったわね。ティータちゃんよりもちょっと年下くらいかしら。
Oh, probably, yeah.
そのくらいかも。
先生のこと思い出しちゃった？
ちょっとだけ。あと、ヨシアと会ったのもあの子くらいの年だったなって。
そうだったわね。目撃情報は全て当たったけど、そろそろルーアンに戻ろっか。
So we have to return to Ruan. Okay. Probably should save now before the game crashes again on me. Just in case, you know? So back to, we'll do a few battles. Ow, ow. I mean, 12 isn't too bad. 12 isn't bad at all. Oh. It's crazy how in this game, it's super important to get the first hit. If you get a preemptive strikes, it changes the entire battle. Like, completely changes it. You can go from a very, very challenging fight to like a super easy one. Bro, for real? She missed both hits? Come on. All right, pick a direction. Pick one. It's fled, of course. Oh, the small ones give more. The small one gives like 4 XP instead of just the 1. Crazy. Oh, Jesus, a turnaround.
We're good to go.
Bird egg also. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. She needs a hit. She really needs a, oh god, she's petrified. Damn it. Forgot they can petrify, forgot that. Wait, can I cook like one of those sandwiches thingy? Cure scale. Yeah, please make one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, I already have 3. Yeah, and we'll use you and we'll get Latier twice. Okay. Okay, you're the one that had the panda before. It's this encounter specifically that had it. Pick a side, man. Never mind. Okay, didn't have one this time. Makes sense. Solid. Even more chicken. Which way are you walking? Shoot. That was dumb.